Yellow albums that are not Metallica's 72 Seasons. Hi, welcome to Garage Geek. This morning, Music Sucker posted a video that I just thought was so fun and whimsical. So with all this brouhaha going on with Metallica, so he just posted this simple, short video of albums whose covers are yellow. And I just thought, well, it was a good, fun excuse to just look at your albums and, make a video about it. Will mine be short and simple? No, because, I just got to gab. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of going through everything. I mean,
look at that poor album up, if I can get it. Wait, I can't get the angle. Why can't I get that angle? I'm trying to point to the right. Wait, what the heck? I can't even. There. Oh, that took a long time. Wait, can I do it again? Yes. Hey, look, that one I need to find the sleeve for.
Okay, that'll probably go in the bloopers at the end. So I'm going to start with one that I decided not to show, right? I mean, that's definitely not yellow, but I just love this album cover and the back too. So that's not really a yellow album cover, so therefore I decided not to show it. And this is me not showing it. So let's go ahead. And, of course, I just had to show comics, but I didn't go through all of my comics. I just went through basically one drawer, which was a Marvel, but then I threw in one DC because I just wanted, to do something different. The first one I'm going to show is Quincy Jones. Now, come on, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Next, we have Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli. This cover's a little bit of a cheat because it's yellow on the outside and then gradually gets more and more orange. That's why I'm saying a bunch of my covers, they're yellow, but then they're kind of more orange. So, for example, here's another example of that. But it was just such a gorgeous cover. I mean, there's yellow here, and I just thought, no, I need to show it off. I mean, that is such a cute cover. Chubby Checker. Next, we have probably a jewel in my collection. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Cannonball Adderley, Fiddler on the Roof. Wow, just a gorgeous. Whoa, how many times can I say gorgeous? It's a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous cover. Okay, here we got Ethel Merman, Call Me Madam. I love Ethel Merman. A lot of people can't stand her voice. I love it. I didn't go through my rock albums. I just went through my oldies. And somehow this got in there. I know why it got in there. And I don't even know if that's yellow per se. It's kind of like mustard, I guess. But I have some of Rod's songbook albums. American songbook albums. And so I just started throwing the rest of my Rod Stewarts up there with those. So. All right, this is a recent purchase, which I have plans for this in a video coming up very soon. So this is Lewis and Keeley. Look at that. Here we go with Etta James, At Last. Again, is that yellow? It's kind of an off yellow. It's a very, very pretty cover. Here we got another one of those yellow going to orange type deals. And I've shown this one before, but I just love those colors, that combination. I guess yellow and orange go well together. Here's another one that is mostly not yellow, but the yellow in it is very important. So now let's go ahead and look at some comics. All right, here we go. We have The Incredible Hulk. This is an annual. Now, the thing about this is it's mostly just a yellow background to the title, but there is some yellow that highlights it here and here and here. And so I decided, if you actually look at this composition of this cover, really the dominant color is yellow. Shown this one before. I absolutely love this. I have this in a couple different colors actually, and this is the yellow based version. Here we go with, this is a reprint. Okay, so this is such a famous cover. This, I believe, is the first appearance of Punisher, and my brother had this. I recently showed this, right, because this is one of the first comics I bought with my own money, as I stated, but the dominant color is obviously yellow. here's a classic X-Men cover that is obviously predominantly yellow. So this series, basically, they would reprint an X-Men issue, but then I believe in the back they would have a follow-up story that was at the same time as the original issue, and it would flesh out the story. And I mean, that's a really clever idea. Now, this one, Daredevil's 100th issue, I mean, the background is yellow and blue, but I mean, the yellow really makes everything stick out. And so for that reason, I picked that as a predominantly yellow. Okay, here we go. Frank Miller on Daredevil. Now, Frank Miller's art is very controversial, but you can't deny, like, that, the glare. Okay, you can't deny that that is a stunning cover, just because of the juxtaposition of the colors and the movement, the arrows versus the figure. Oh, I've got something special to show you. This is the first appearance of Wolverine in comics, and this is actually worth a lot of money. My copy is kind of beat up, and you're going to see the difference because this is a reprint of it. And you could see how much more vibrant it is, right? Because this one, you know, it's beat up and it's, you know, from the time when it came out. So you can see the two, you know, juxtaposed. But this one is worth a lot of money and this one isn't. I even have the next issue, which is the one with Wolverine, full on the cover. It's like his first full appearance. And I actually would really like to sell those because I have the reprints. And I would like to use the money to buy a whole bunch of old Spider-Man issues. Here we go. I recently showed this one because I got it for $5. No, $2.50. Yeah, Marvel Tales reprint of a Spider-Man issue. But yeah, the newspaper. And no, they're all the covers in the background of the other Marvel Tales issues. And yeah, but mostly, you know, they're washed out in yellow. Pretty cool effect. Here's a reprint of a Steve Ditko Spider-Man, which I also recently showed, but the predominant color is yellow. I mean, I don't think the original would have had that yellow background. This is a comic that I absolutely loved as a kid. My brother had it, and this superhero was very mysterious, and they only, I think, made 12 issues of this, either 10 or 12 issues. But yeah, the predominant color is yellow. Omega the Unknown. The first issue of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, which would later be shortened to the Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah, the predominant color is yellow, and look at Tarantula. As a kid, I thought that guy was so cool. I you know, revisionist, he's not that cool. But as a kid, I thought he was super cool. Here we've got a Thor cover that is predominantly yellow. I think I've shown this because it's hysterical because Hercules is always down and out on most of these Thor covers, and Thor has to rescue him. One of my favorite artists is Alex Ross, and you can see, like, this is predominantly yellow, like the overall color scheme, but then, what would you call this, a gray or a greenish? More like gray, I guess. It really juxtaposes well with the yellow. And then I promised one comic from DC, and again, I'm going to cheat because it's predominantly orange, but I wanted to show at least one DC comic. And there you go. There's a Flash, a variant issue cover. All right, so if you have not subbed to Music Sucker, please do so. I'd love to support his channel. Put a link to his video in the description. He comes up with interesting ideas, and I think this is the second idea that I've run with. I would love to see, you know, this maybe becoming a thread. And I laugh because I used the word thread in a comic video, and Larry's Library was like, what the hell? Why is he saying the word thread? So I guess out of the vinyl community, they don't use the word thread for videos that, people take them, whatever. It was just really funny because I was like, wait, everybody says it. Here's an example. And then he was writing to his daughter, and his daughter was like, no, I don't think that's right. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I have a bonus. If you stuck around this long, you get a bonus. Because as I was going through my albums today, I came across 2 gems. Now, I have 2 albums that are Japanese pressings. And I actually need to listen to them because everyone says, Japanese pressings are so much better. But they're numbered. This one is number 2 and this one is number 4. And they have matching spines. So collectors, I would love to get this set. Not because of the music of the artists. I mean, they're fine. This one is Francis Lai. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And then this is Burt Bacharach. And, the backs are fine. The songs are in Japanese. But this is the bonus. When you open up the gatefolds, I got to get back. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know if I'm going to have to blur that out. I think it's okay, right? I mean, you can see nipple, but what does this have to do with the music? I guess because it's kind of lounge. And it gets better. Look, it's not just in one of them. I guess the whole series are just like Playboy pinups. Like, look at this. What does this have to do with the music that is on these albums? I guess they're for like swinging bachelor pads. But anyways, I have to get this entire series. I don't know how I'm going to do it because they're Japanese pressings. Do any of you out there have any of these? And if so, would you please let me know? And if possible, can you show them in a video? I want to know how many of these they made, and I want to know what they are. These things are fascinating. Like, I don't know if this is 70s or 80s, but yeah, I mean, and I got these so cheap. I got them in a bundle at a yard sale. Okay, so once more, please sub to Music Sucker, and thank you for your support. I need to get back to organizing.